So we're here in Los Angeles on our way to London, flying into Heathrow. As you can see, we're flying Virgin Atlantic. And we're traveling for good food, for relaxation, for me, record shopping, the various shops around London, hopefully to meet up with friends. So finally arrived in London. We're near King's Cross. 9-hour flight from Los Angeles to Heathrow, and we took the tube, and so much fun to be here. So let me take you on a trip to a few London record shops in Camden and Soho, and I was fortunate to have a good friend meet up with me from Portsmouth on the southern coast of England, Mike Rogan, and it was just a terrific day. Let's go, let's see what you think, and we'll do some record shopping. Well, we're here in Camden Market in London, and I'm with Mike Rogan, aka PC31, and we're at Wild Horses Music. This shop has been around for going on 40 years, and I'm definitely going to buy some records, and we're going to check this out. Here's somebody we might know. Uh-huh.
Bit of Joe, you can't beat a bit of Joe.
Excellent.
Bit of Joe Quite a few of these official bootlegs now. Lots of
Really?
lots of Springsteen.
Huh.
Kind of semi-official bootlegs, I think, in a way.
Yeah, there's a couple of Bruce titles I'm looking for. So
Which ones?
You know, I'm not sure exactly, but I'm going to dig through there for sure. Oh wow, Slow Dive. Oh, it's music on vinyl.
Yeah.
Great album, Lucinda Williams. Everybody's played here. The Clash, you name it.
What
And we're still in Camden, and this shop is entirely punk rock. Really cool store.
Nobody had to prove that they were the baddest. Nobody had to carry against the apparatus. Nobody gives God, nobody got shot. And no one were in sight. Did you see a crooked cop? We're getting this shit together.
Here's my Red Cross album. This is their third release. I think this is from around 1990. And this is just a pretty cool shop. We're here on Carnaby Street and the Rolling Stone shop. Very, very nice. We'll go inside.
Because
yeah, I have some lessons upstairs. Who want me to teach us? So I was confused too.
I don't know what the difference is.
And we're over here at Reckless Records, and a lot of good records. I found some Australian titles. And we're shopping for more records.
Good primitive stuff they're drinking.
My Sister Ray's going on in. And now, one last shop, Sounds of the Universe. Here we go. Definitely more funk and jazz and soul here. And after a long day of record shopping on Carnaby Street in Soho, all over, fish and chips. And they close at 9, so we're gonna go on in. And before going to have fish and chips, I said goodbye to Mike Grogan. He had to make his way back to Portsmouth on the southern coast of England, and I had to make my way back to Angel, actually near King's Cross. We were staying in Islington, so I went on down Oxford Street. I believe that's where I was. Yes, it was Oxford Street, and to the Victorian line, and on my way to King's Cross, actually. Oh, I walked from King's Cross back to the hotel. It was a wonderful meetup, it really was. And one thing, as soon as I got home, I picked up Mike Grogan, PC31, the Vinyl Policeman's latest album. And this is his new band is Of Gods and Men. So I picked this up. I just got this and haven't opened it yet, but I on the way home from London, I streamed this. This is on Bandcamp. And here are the songs. And this is excellent. Please check it out on Bandcamp. And it's also released on vinyl. So congratulations, Mike, on a great recording. You could say it's a bit of post-punk, and I feel in more of a rock and modern context, with the vocals are out front a bit more. Now, one other thing is I made it to a charity shop. There was a charity shop right next to the hotel, and you know, I'm a thrift store addict. I really am. My channel's based on that for 5 years, and so I got a lot of really fun singles, and I'll just show you a few. There's some 12-inch. These were 50p for the 45s. This is Jimmy Somerville from Bronski Beat, and this is really fun. It really is. And what I like about these singles that I picked up in records is it's, you know, in the 90s and the 80s, I wasn't really listening to this, so I'm really enjoying this. And then Yaz, this is Stand Up For Your Love Rights. And I figure that I'll get Sean out in the living room and get him to do a little break dancing to this. And this is just a really fun single. I like that a lot. And then here's a 90s alternative band out of Dublin, Ireland. And this is the Ultra Montaigne. And this is really very, very good. And then some more records. This 12-inch from the film Ghost. We have Unchained Melody, right? You're my soul and inspiration, and you've lost that love and feeling. And this sounds just terrific. It really, really does. And this is off of the Righteous Brothers' greatest hits. And then this is something that I've had on CD for years. This is the Roxette single, Dressed for Success. And this is fun to have. And this is one I really like. This is Cool Down Zone, Waiting for Love. This was £1 for these. The 45s were 50p, and I really enjoy this one. And then I have this album on a U.S. press. This is, but this is a UK. This is Rapture, Anita Baker. This is just a terrific album, just excellent. And then DC Lee, she was in Wham early on, and these 12-inch singles are very good dance, pop singles. With Slam Slam, and this one as well. And then one day at the charity shop, I met a gentleman out there. He's flipping through the records like me, and we had the best conversation. We really did. And he turned me on. I just was unfamiliar with her. Elkie Brooks, and this is Live and Learn, and she really does have a smoky vocal style. I really like this record. I'm going to listen to this some more. And then Mike and I exchanged records. I gave him 2, and he gave me 2. And You know, I'd heard a little bit of Glenn Matlock solo, but this is his new one, Consequences Coming. And this is excellent. The big singles, Head on a Stick. And I did some more streaming of other projects that he has done, and I really like his solo works. I mean, it's very extensive. And then here's a band, not to be confused with the other Fontaine band. This is Fontaine DC. They're out of Dublin, Ireland, and they are superb. Post-punk, you might say, alternative. This is an excellent band, and thank you so much, Mike. And for the rest of the records that I picked up at Reckless, Sister Ray, all around, I'm going to do a little presentation of a flip video. So thanks so much. And afterwards, I'm going to show just a couple of clips of London. Thanks so much for watching.